What's up, y'all? I'm Brianna, and I'm here today on Keyshawn's channel to do a little shoe haul on some of the heat in my closet.
And of course, y'all know who I am, Keyshawn Wavy, back with another video for y'all. Make sure y'all go follow her on Instagram at Wealthy Weights. I'll make sure I put it on the screen for y'all. As always, go follow me on Instagram at Key.SoWavy. I'll put it on the screen next to hers. So let's just go ahead and get into the video. Today, this is going to be dope because normally on my channel, of course, we just talk about my style and my take on things. But today, we get to tap into somebody else's collection and kind of see her approach on things. So before we even get into the sneakers, let's just ask her a couple questions. First off, we're going to ask you, what got you into the sneakers?
So a little background story on myself. I'm the youngest of 6 girls, and growing up, my mom always bought us girly shoes and sneakers. So as everyone else grew up, they kind of branched away from it, but I was the only one that kind of stuck to wearing stuff. Okay, so a little background story on myself. I'm the youngest of 6 girls, and growing up, my mother always bought us girly shoes like boots and things like that, and sneakers. So as they grew up a little bit more, they stopped wearing sneakers, and I continued to.
Y'all can kind of like, based off what she just said, if y'all go follow her on Instagram, and I'll put some pictures on the screen for y'all, her style right now actually still reflects that. So that's what we're going to get into next. The second and the last question I asked you before we get into the sneakers, like, what kind of shoes do you sway towards, like, normally?
Typically, well, the collection I'm showing today, it doesn't really reflect that, but I usually sway towards OG colorways. So if you've seen it before, I usually either have the older version or I get the newer version.
Now that y'all got a little background about her, let's go ahead and let's finally get into the sneakers.
One of my favorite shoes in my closet right now is the multicolor Flyknit Racer 2. This is one of my favorite shoes. I wanted the 1.0s, and I had a little moment in my life where I was searching for them everywhere. I couldn't find them. So around that same time, this one re-released like a week later, so I had to make sure I got it.
These are actually like pretty dope. I didn't expect her to pull these out, but y'all gonna see like the other sneakers, like these. This is not a shoe I was expecting to see. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get to the next shoe.
Another one of my favorite shoes that I got last year was with the Tribe Called Quest collab, because I actually listened to them. And I got the skate highs and I got the old schools, but I only wanted to feature the old school.
As always, I'll have B-roll for y'all, so it was like y'all can see it from like all the angles. You know? I actually haven't seen these in person. These are actually like a lot better in person than they are just like
double lace. The Tribe Called Quest collab Vans. They did like 2-3 pair old schools. No, they did 2-3 pair of skate highs, and they did old schools. They did some Aero Vans. They did a few different kinds, but my favorite one was this one and like a mustard yellow skate high.
I made sure I put those on the screen for y'all so y'all can see what she's talking about. But that was her next shoe, so let's get into the next.
Okay, so this shoe's also like kind of like a random shoe in my collection, but I like the story that was told by it. So you got the Dorothy SB. Little background story on it. I got it from Soul Brothers before they closed. So Chris was telling me about the shoe, and the story of the shoe kind of made me want to get it. So I called them the Dorothy. Well, I didn't call them that. They're called the Dorothy SBs because you can see the Wizard of Oz. You got her dress and the lining. Then you got the tornado. That's why it has the ombre from the gray to the white. The red laces, of course, is just a tag color to go with the plaid. And then you have the yellow brick road on the inside. So once he explained it to me, I'm like, yeah, I got a cop. So it's just one of my favorite shoes in my collection because I love SBs. They're very comfortable, and I just like the story that was told.
Yo, this should give y'all a little hint of what's to come. I didn't even know these existed. Like to keep it a full stack with y'all. I didn't even know. Yo, this yellow brick road is tough. But look, let's just go ahead and get to the next shoe.
This shoe, I don't have too much to say about it, but I love 13s. I have a few pair, and I just like the colorway a lot. I start to appreciate blue a little bit more. There you go.
Yeah, this was a easy pass for me. Like I got the cherry 13s. It's just like throwing that blue up there. One, I didn't feel like I needed it.
What's wrong with the shoe? I
didn't feel like I needed it. Trash. Let's go to the next shoe.
One of my favorite shoes that released last year was they did a collection. It was 2 hybrids. They did a 97 with an Air Max Plus bottom, and then they did a Air Max Plus top with a 97 bottom with this colorway. Quick little story, I had both, and I had to decide which one I wanted the most, and I ended up keeping this one. But the funny thing about that is I didn't even like this one when it came out. I seen it in person, had a cop.
That's crazy because that's a dope shoe, but as y'all know, I wear 11.5, and it's just like certain shoes don't look good like the bigger that they get. So that had to be a pass for me, but that's dope. Next shoe.
Another one of my favorite shoes that is like heavy in my rotation, I might wear it once a week, maybe twice a week, is my CDG Chucks. There's nothing to really say about that. It's just a shoe that I usually wear black and red, so it just flows right in the...
Yeah, and I mean, and it's a Chuck, so like a lot of Chucks go with a lot of things, and they look good. So yeah, it wasn't too much to say.
Two shoes I'm gonna show you guys. It goes back into me like an OG colorways. So you have the gold 97, and you also have the silver bullet 97. I was fiending for these when they came out. I was lucky enough to be in the predicament to where it was easier for me to get. They're very comfortable. When I first got my silver ones, I think I can find an outfit with those like really quickly. My gold ones, I don't wear them as much as I wear the silver.
Which ones do you like better? Even though you wear the silver more, which ones do you like better?
The gold ones.
The gold ones?
That's the irony in that. Like, I like the gold ones way more, but I wear the silver ones more. They just kind of play you out.
Yeah, the silver is like easier to wear.
Yeah, that's that on that.
That's it for that one. That's dope. Now, let's get into this next one. I'm going to tell y'all before she start, I'm jealous, but go ahead.
Okay, so this next one, it is one of my favorite shoes in my closet, but I haven't worn it yet. It got the Mellow 12s.
I'm jealous.
And I have a funny story about that. So I used to work at this store, and my manager, we were fairly close, and she knew what size I wore. So if a customer ever returned a shoe that she think I might want in my size, she'll text me and call me like, hey, you want this before I do that? So one day I was coming into work, and she was like, hey, it's this tough shoe that we just got as a return, and it's your size. Do you want it? So I'm thinking it's going to be like something that I don't need. And she was like, yeah, it's these. And she just pulled out, showed it to me, and I'm like, yeah, I need that. And it's been 2-3 years, and I still haven't worn it yet.
Why though?
I don't know. Why? I just want to flake it the right.
It gotta be like you gotta pull the right fit for that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna force that.
I feel that.
That's
not an everyday. Like,
yeah,
you can't wear that every day. But let's get into the next. Her next one, y'all can find this review on my channel. I do have these. For her to say that this is like her favorite shoe that she got last year is crazy to me, considering the fact I know some of the stuff that she got last year. But I'm just let her talk to y'all about it.
Okay, so a little background story before he runs the shoe in the mud. I love threes. Threes are my favorite silhouette of Jordan. Like, I have a few, but threes are my favorite ones. So I had 2 pair of True Blue threes, and I wore them too much, ran them into the mud. So when the Katrinas came back out, I had to get them. It's my favorite shoe. I don't know. I always end up swaying towards wearing this shoe. I always change my whole fit to wear this shoe. I think it's more so because threes look great to me. Like, I have my black cements on now. It's just a certain vibe threes give me. So that's my shoe of the year. No slander.
All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna just put a card to my video, my review
no
on these.
Slander,
I'm gonna put a card in my video up here, and then we just gonna go ahead and go to the next one. Me and her personally got beef. Like, this is my dog, but right now we got beef. Y'all just heard her say the Katrina 3 was her favorite shoe last year, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and let her show y'all what shoe she about to hold up.
This is also one of my favorite shoes of last year. The Satin 1s. And I mean, it's nothing that I can really say that you guys probably don't already know. It's a very tough shoe. It was very hard to get.
And she likes the Katrina 3s.
It's really comfortable.
She likes the Katrina 3s better than the shattered backboard Satin 1s.
And I didn't get the shattered backboards because I'm not a huge fan of orange. So it's a funny story with that. My coworker, she has the shattered backboards, and they look so good with everything. So when the Satins came out, I was like, oh yeah, I need that. I need to be able to utilize that colorway. So.
But it's like, where I was hurt is not only did she say that the Katrina 3s are better than those, as y'all probably know, if y'all
they were better than those.
If y'all are into shoes like that, y'all know that the satin shattered backboards didn't even drop. In the biggest size they had was a 10.5 in men's. In ones, I normally wear 11, and that 10.5 just won't work. So that's part of the reason I'm hating.
I didn't say it was better than anything.
More of the story.
World.
She tripping. Now her next shoe, if y'all did watch my top 10, it was actually one of my most worn sneakers of last year, like, as well. And yeah, let's just.
Okay, so no hype tolerated, but this is my favorite right here.
Cute
the Wave
hype
Runner. And I only like it so much because this colorway you can utilize so much with this colorway. It's a lot of neutrals. I'm
gonna see where you're headed. What's your favorite part of this shoe?
What you mean? Like the favorite color or what?
No, like what's your favorite part of the shoe? Cause my favorite part of these is the laces. Like I told y'all,
it's a funny thing that he said that though, because I like it when they swap the laces. Like I seen one shorty, she wore purple, and it looked tough. It was the fit. It just flowed. And then I like it with orange laces too, but I don't want to take my laces out.
I like that neon green. Neon green is my favorite color. I don't like the actual color green. Don't pay attention to the fact I got a green sweatshirt on. But it's like neon green is my favorite color. I don't know why. Just like based off me playing football for so long. Like I was always attracted to this color, so that's like the hardest part of the shoe to me because it's like it just pull all of them together. Shoe
is this green right here, like this little forest green, and then is this blue? It's like a teal.
That's like teal. Yeah, it's like teal.
Those are my favorite colors. I usually wear darker colors anyway, so I try to bring out those colors. But that's just full hype. I like the shoe. I'm gonna let you say this time. It's very comfortable. I always find myself trying to wear it with stuff, and I like the fact that there's a lot of neutrals because I usually don't even bring out any of these colors. I just bring out another neutral. Another one of my favorite shoes in my closet, not even of last year, just in my closet, period, is my Don C2.
I can't even afford to say this man's name. I can't.
The Arctic Oranges.
Hey, let me tell you. These.
Come on. Favorite things about the shoe itself is the packaging, the box that he chose to do.
I make sure I give y'all B-roll that way y'all can like see everything because I know it might be kind of blasted out right now.
But same thing with this is my only pair of shoes.
These gold knee tips is hard.
Every detail in the shoe is crazy, and I just one of the best in my closet.
What my man's Pusha say, if you know, you know. Like these don't even have to be like this doesn't need an introduction. So I'm hating. Here you go. That part about YouTube before she like get into her next one. A lot of people be faking the shoes and probably won't even know what these are like until they go look them up and be like, oh yeah. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so one of my favorite shoes in my closet are my ice creams. This colorway. Some people call them board flips though, but you know the legit name is ice cream. And a little background story on that. So around the time when they first came out, my mother wore them a lot. I had an all black pair, and this was a few years back. I'm 21. I was probably like 9, 10, and I can't fit those anymore, of course. So when I got a little bit older, I started thinking about it again. I went on eBay, I found them, and I wore a 6 at the time. The guy who I ended up getting them from didn't really, didn't care about them. It was a brand new shoe, and also he emailed me and said, well, this shoe's a 5.5. You sure you want to keep it? And I'm like, yeah. So he brings it. I mean, he sends it to me, and it actually ran big. So not only was the shoe a brand new shoe, no one's ever worn it but me. It actually fit exactly how I wanted it to. Yeah. And it's my favorite colorway out of all the board flips that he originally did. So.
Ice creams are like severely slept on now. Like, cause that's not a hype B shoe, like the term she likes to use. It's not a hype B shoe. Like it's really some stupid people out there. I don't like to call people stupid, but they would think because this is in quotation marks that this would be off-white or some dumb shit like that. But let's go ahead and get to the next. To the second and last shoe, but this is like her last shoe that's not an honorable mention. You feel me? Like she said, these shoes are like not in no order. I don't know if she told y'all that, but these shoes aren't in any particular order. So yeah, just go ahead and get into that.
Yeah, so it's just a quick little rundown. I was obsessed with this shoe since I've seen Forrest Gump wear it. It's a tough silhouette. It's a tough colorway, and I always wear black and red or red and blue. So this is just a quick little rundown on the Cortezes. They just clean. I just like
That's
them.
Your favorite pair of Cortezes?
Yeah.
Do you like the Kendrick Lamar?
Which ones? I don't really care for the ones with without the laces. No, they cool. I just don't really care for the ones without the laces because I know that shoe would look terrible on me. But I've seen it where other people wore them and they flaked them. So.
I feel you.
So yeah, that's that. I just really like that shoe, that silhouette, that colorway is just seamless to me.
And
back to me like in OG colorways, it just plays a part in that. Honorable mention, I know it's gonna be kind of random to some of you guys, but my favorite shoe that I wore all last year, majority of all last year, was my Chucks. And it's just a funny thing with that. I always wanted Chucks. Like growing up when Taylor Gang and all that stuff was a thing, I always wanted a pair of Chucks, and I never got them. So when I got older, the first pair I actually got was my CDGs because I thought they looked tough with outfits. I ended up getting them. I loved them. So I got a black pair. And I got my white pair. But I always wear the white pair because they look good with everything to me. And they're really comfortable. And that was my shoe of the year.
That is crazy, cause it's like that's actually like that's pretty dope. Cause I'm like that too. Like if when I was younger, if I wasn't able to get something, now that I'm older and I kind of got the means to get it. That's the right word I'm looking for. If I kind of got the means to get it, I can go ahead and do that now. So alright, so if y'all did like this, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. We on our road to 1K. We at what, 327 subscribers. So like I said at the beginning, make sure y'all go follow her on Instagram at Wealthy Wits. I'll make sure I put it on the screen. Of course, as always, follow me on Instagram at key.sowavy. If y'all want to see more of this, DM me. If y'all want to see more of that, DM her. If y'all like this video, basically y'all like this format, y'all just hit one of us up. We might do it again. Anything y'all got any ideas, just hit me up. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.